How are you? Oh, with the Vineco. Excellent. Well, wait for people to come. Won't be on long tonight. It's very cold out where I am. In the middle of the park in Kugari. But we have the Lord's Prayer. What we got this here? Okay, that's better. No. Transmission. No. That's better. No. Yes. Good. Oh, we wait for people to come. Oh, hello, Golden Dragon Queen. How are you? I am sitting in the middle of a park. It's about 2 degrees in the middle of Kugari. I'll give you a little tour. I said I. Here we go. No one here at night. Too cold. But there's a good little park for what it is. But Kugari is a ghost town of its former self. Oh, turn around. Oh, oh. Yes, it is. Very cool. Oh, it's very cold. This microphone is very freezing because it's metal. Terrible. Yeah, I'm not going to be on long tonight. Just do the Lord's Prayer. Last night I was on a few hours. It was pretty cold last night, but it's a little bit cooler tonight. Crazy. So, how have you been? Having holiday? It's getting winter over here. It's very cold. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow, Friday. So, won't be going traveling bush because the ground will be too wet and the car will just sink straight down. Crazy. So, I see the black owl seems to have mixed up, thinking theirs was Auntie Lee. Crazy. If you make up any story. Oh, get the Lord's Prayer ready. Get the Lord's Prayer ready. I think they're over watching Auntie Lee. She's got a premiere going or something. I know a couple of people were there. So, what do we got here? Oh, those terrible riots over there. How terrible is that? I hope it doesn't get any worse. And the silly thing is, on the news over here, they blame Trump. Oh, he didn't start the riots. He's trying to stop them, but he didn't start them. Oh, they were deporting them. Well, he said that. That's how the reason why he got elected. As soon as you elect me, I'm going to deport them. So, what can I say? It's a terrible world when we have to be like this. When there's enough for everybody if we're smart enough. Well, we'll do the Lord's Prayer. What? Anyone watching? Oh, we're all gone. Okay. Well, we'll do the Lord's Prayer and then we'll get on the way. Because it's too cold. Dragon Queen dropped in to say hello and then goodbye. But that's alright. She's got a family and she's busy. And who knows? Okay. Let's do the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace. Amen. And now we have God with us. That is good. But it's getting cold, God. How about turning up the heater, please? Oh, don't worry, you do that now. Come summer, it's going to be that hot, I'll be begging for the cold. Like a farmer. You can never please a farmer. Oh, the rain's going to wet my crops. Oh, it's too hot, no water. Yet they're sitting out there with a $700,000 John Deere bloody machine that you give them the golden key when you buy those ones. You really do. And the worst thing is with those machines is like the McDonald's bloody um the bloody drinks machine or the bloody ice cream machine. The companies that they buy them from, or the company franchise, they can only use the registered franchise repairman to come out because they put calibrations in the certain codes into the machines. So only they make more money. Say when you buy a franchise from McDonald's, it's not just, you've got to try and slip McDonald's out of the money because they keep wanting more money off you. You use our product, kind of thing. Crazy. It's like little do people know corn is owned by one company. I think in America, one company has the sole ownership of corn. And no one can store seed corn. They have to buy it from this company. That's called a monopoly. They own that one. That's the same as Rupert Murdoch. He tried to perform a monopoly one stage of the game. He owned 80% of the world's media. So if you own the media, you can control the narrative. It's all about advertisement. The more you advertise, the more your chance of your idea is going to go through. The more you propaganda against the people that are not wanting what you want, the more chance you have. It's like with YouTube. Yes, we all try to duck YouTube if we get monetized, try to make that little bit extra dollar for ourselves. But we know YouTube is generally sort of evil, backs the bad guy a bit. But if you work with YouTube, you find you work with YouTube, let them take their cut, then they will protect you because then you're earning money for them. The moment you're earning money for somebody, they protect you. And you might even be worth, like I said, paying that extra 5%. I would even go, give me 50% and you keep 50%. That way you can manage my account, that you can look after my account, and that way you'll be less likely to be struck off. If enough of us work with them, well, it's beneficial as well. Even though they still need to be changed, it's still beneficial. You still run your other money on the other side, ask for your other donations and that's not the problem. But always learn, work with YouTube, you'll find that your channel won't get struck as much. You'll find, especially if you get them to manage it, they'll give you advice. Good advice too, actually. And you might be privy beforehand, before things come out, like new rules. You just keep that in mind. Plus, there's one less hassle that you have to worry about. You've got someone backing for you, looking for you, telling you about, oh, this one's got a bit of a sanction against you, and they'll protect you. You're earning money for them, they'll protect you. Doesn't work all the time, but for us little guys, it is the best thing to do. That way you protect yourself. Some people might not think that, but well, you have to spend a little to get a little, as they say. So if you're willing to spend a little on that YouTube, they will look after you, whether they're evil or not. And eventually, we will crack them. Because eventually they will have to be subject to their own rules that they don't keep. Simple by not allowing all this bullying. I thought the world went through a whole stage of not wanting to bully people and how it was a bad thing. Now, well, bad's the new good. Bad is the new good. And it's becoming subliminal. I've noticed since the year 2000, well, the bad guy was the bad guy and the hero was the hero. But after the year 2000, well, the bad guy seemed to be the villain and the bad guy had the sob story Oh, why he's a bad guy. Oh, he's not so bad after all. Oh, Maleficent's not so bad after all. What a crock of shit. Oh, the Wicked Witch in the West is not so bad after all. Oh, what a crock of shit. What a crock of shit. That's the evil come in. That evil come in after the year 2000 and switched it around. Made the bad guy the hero. And now everyone barracks for them. And expects bad people to turn good. Strange that. Strange indeed. Hello, guys. I see you there. I see you there. You see who else is here? Riding around. Oh, yes. Yeah, well. Oh, this bench is very cold. Steel bench, but it's good. Australia is not bad. I mean, like here, I got a barbecue here. So look, it used to be, I think it used to be a coin slot one, but I don't think. See, because people, they keep going around with the crowbar and stealing all the money, so you find that's just a push button electric one. And anyone could use it. You just need a bit of a cleaning equipment. And if you don't have cleaning equipment when you carry yourself when you're camping, the best thing to use is salt and beer. You salt the barbecue plate down, and you let that start to crystallize a bit as the heat goes on, and you chuck the beer on. And you watch all the dirt come off and it'll wash straight down the drain bit. Then you might get a bit of water and steam that off. And away you go, you've got a fresh barbecue plate. Well, I keep seeing little shadows darting around. Those little guys, I bet you be here. Coming, having a look. With that, there's someone stooping around. Funny. Might be my eyes playing tricks with me. You just never know. Well, it's about 2 degrees now. It's about 1 degree on my balls. Oh, my bum. Sorry about that. But that's what's on it. I gotta sit that hand up, my Christ. Holy Jesus. Oh, excuse me about that language. I didn't know. But it was cold. Oh, wow. This black cow, eh? Sometimes I don't bother. I was over on this channel and I noticed it must be listening to us. Must be listening because I said get up with that mismanaged house. I'm sitting nicely now in a nice little house. I said, oh, you said that room with the nice paintings and all that. She's doing her live in that room now. Saying how she's loved. Well, she might be loved. Everyone needs love. Even bad guys. Well, and she reckons that she's got her nephew or bloody her cousin backing her up. But you get that. As long as she's got her family. But she has to learn. She cannot keep relying on that if she's going to open her mouth and keep bagging everyone. She's on about Danny at the moment. Danny this, Danny that. Keep carrying on. Danny will just fucking strike her again and bye-bye out. Maybe we might not have to do anything at all. It's 70 here today. Thank God. Oh, 70. Oh, that's right. You work in the Fahrenheit. So, okay. Yes, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Crazy. But that'll be nice. Would be. I mean, it's not raining at the moment, but it's just very cold. Got a cold front coming through. Whole country's gonna get it. Gonna drop temperature very soon. I think over where Nick is at the moment it's gonna be raining. Not gonna rain here. I don't think to maybe tomorrow afternoon, maybe tomorrow next day, 2 days away. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, oh. Obviously, okay, I know what it used to be. Okay. But it used to be a fountain for drinking. But obviously it's got too old with the pipes. And they got the new ones around, toilets over there. It's actually not too bad. for where it is, in the middle of nowhere. I could have took you down to over here to see the kangaroos, but it's even too cold for them. They'll go camp somewhere up in a nice little ditch somewhere. They always pick a ditch that's higher up because hot air rises, as you know, and cold air sits in the bottom. So when you're laying out in the bush, it's always prudent to dig a little bit of a trench beside you. So that way it drags away any cold air next to you and it goes into that trench. Works actually, keeps you warmer. So that's what they'll be doing. They'll be finding somewhere high in a little bit of a ditch, but because they're high, the cold air will be dropping. And before that sun rises in the morning, it gets colder. And the reason why that is exactly the same thing. Heat rises. When that sun rises, any heat is getting sucked back across the land and going back up. That makes it really cold just before the sun rises. Yes, strange. Oh, I'll be going having a look at some gold tomorrow, prospecting a little around a bit. Hopefully might find a speck. A flasher there, golden, yep, over there. Oh, gee. Well, at least I don't get bothered. That's the main thing. Walking around with the right mask in the park. People might think I'm very strange, but, you know, I'm not. Oh, I see. Well, well. Slow down. Ooh. Well, on 17 minutes. And like I said, it's pretty cold. I just come on to do that Lord's Prayer. Say hello to everybody. Oh, yeah, please hit the likes. Yes, we got them going. Thank you, Kiki Eyes. All the people are here. We're all having a bit of a yarn, having a bit of a talk. Archangel Michael is dribbling while everyone is having a nice chat. Everything's normal. The owl's over there squawking. Just another week on YouTube. Are you ready, guys? It's the beginning of the week. What's this week going to fucking bring? Oh, it changes from one day to the next, from 1 hour to the next sometimes. I'm more worried about those LA riots at the moment. When I looked on the news, they seem to be a bit quieter, quieting down a bit. But then again, who knows? I'm not there. Crazy. Crazy. That's crazy. It's most likely be off the phone for a couple of days. Got to watch. Okay, yeah, yes, I understand that, guys. No, funerals are terrible things with family and that. And you need that breathing time, so you don't have to have any excuse. But thank you anyways, Kiki Eyes. Thank you. You're very kind for letting us know. There's no times like that. Sometimes you have to take it easy. It's not easy to let everyone know. But yes, no, enjoy it. Well, I won't say enjoy it, but have that time off. You need that time, and if you feel like you need many more, just come back when you feel you're ready. Don't have any compunction to come back with the fanfare. I know we all miss it. I know we'll try to stay away, but all of a sudden, I've got to see what the guys are up to. It's sort of like, becoming friends, becoming liking to talk to each other and have each other's back, see what each other is, what each other's doing around the world. Someone new, someone different. Friends, basically. And I think that's what the Black Owl can't understand. Or she just wants to be part of the group and she doesn't know how to come back. No, she's not coming back. But after that, lips. Too much water passed under the bridge. Well, yes, that's the thing. What he's stuck doing? Obviously, he's sitting back, running his generator, warming up his engine for the night. Charge it up. Now he's probably going to go to sleep. Some of those trucks are pretty rigged up, you know, got the whole house in there. Oh, just not long ago, 25, last night actually, a 25-year-old girl jumped the fence to a trucking company in Calgary, stole a truck with dual trailer on it, two trailers, like this one going past. 25-year-old girl, and she drove it on. They knew that when I only knew that she had stolen it when she was driving it on the wrong side of the road, right? Because she parked the car, and so she knew what she was doing, and she drove it all the way. She was trying. I think she was going to go ram straight through the boyfriend's house and just run the truck right through the house. Because they caught her just before she got there, and she smashed into the fence. And they ripped her out. Boy, my God, she's a big girl too, so you know, she like a truck, you know, but a truck he built to her wasn't like, you know, obese or anything like that. They just built like a big dog. One of those sorts of girls that pick you up and slap you around. Ooh, funny, yeah. 25-year-old girl. I said, shit, Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's not crazy. That's just down the road here. It was on the news not long ago. Crazy girl. Crazy. That's all the country news I wakes you up too. It wakes you up, that country news. Because in the city, we only get like reported of all around the world, what's happening in the Perth city, what's happening in other cities, and a little bit about the country. But when you're out here, the country news, oh gee, you get such a broader aspect of what's happening in your own country. And they'll still do all the other stuff as well, but they'll do more of the country stuff, what's happening out here. And it's actually quite fantastic. It's quite fantastic. Yeah, well, just hit the like button. Oh, Natasha, they all going in and out, in and out. What's this Michael all about? But you get that. Well, and that's the way that is. Well, this is Dark Angel Michael, and I'll be signing off because it's cold. And this goes. And I wish you a good day if you come back and have a look at it. I got the Lord's Prayer at the beginning, not talking too much, just saying hello. Me just giving out what's on my mind today, actually. Haven't really thought out what I was going to do today, but things on my mind, trying to where I'm going to go for gold. Few shorts I put out before. Well, going to talk to the little people, say hello to them, do a little bit of a dance, a bit of a groove. Tunistic. Yeah, don't watch the news. That's the thing. I Well, the thing is, you guys, I have to watch the mainstream media news because I haven't been watching the mainstream media TV at all for a long time because I've been bloody on this bullshit. So I've like it's almost like coming back to reality sometimes. No, it's the local news, Channel 7. No, that doesn't really matter which one you follow. They all got their little propaganda going. But I just found out how the country news, the way they do it, it's a little bit different. It's a bit more real, a bit more home based, and they got more to with the country, good things, you know, things you want to hear. And you actually learn about more about the crime. See, in the city, they wouldn't tell you about all this crime that's happening. You know, they'll tell you that big thing about that truck, but they won't tell you about the other bloke down there getting chased by the police or this one here. But on the country news, they'll tell you everything about that. That's what I'm saying. Just the difference in the country news to the city news. You actually get more informed in the country what's going on around the world than you do in the city. So it just shows you the indoctrination in the city is to keep everyone a bit dull, a bit blind to what's going on in the world, so they can suck the money out of them, I guess. And it's like that. It's all about advertisement and propaganda. everything our government tells us on the news is not exactly true, too, you know. But we have to take it as true. Yes, God bless everyone. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm definitely going to be signing off. Thank you, Kiki Eyes. You're my best loyal supporter. And yeah, thank you very much. Like I said, just doing it and you doing it makes it all worthwhile. I've got all my other friends. They dip in and out. They've got things to do. They come and say hello, hop in just to say hi. Some will stay here, some will stay. Once I get that StreamYard and start having people up and get a bit better content with the computer, well, oh well, it's endless, endless possibilities. That's when the channel probably really start to pop. Oh well, takes money. Hopefully, I go search around and might scratch up a bit of money for that. That'll be nice. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Wow, this is the Archangel Michael live signing off for now. And we'll see you, well, probably tomorrow night. I'll be in a different venue. This time, I don't know. I might go out there, put the camp, make a little campfire, and sit out there in the middle of nowhere where it's all black. I have to bring all my lights out. Yes, that's what I might do. Something different. So, this is the Archangel Michael live. I will see you soon. God bless. Have a good day or a good night, wherever you are. Oh, yes. I didn't know why. I will have to bring this up first before I go. I just found out about the good morning and the grand rising. Why there's some will say that and not say the good morning. That's terrible. Based from a slavery type of thinking. Wow. But there you go. But after years and years of that's the way being taught to say hello in the morning, it might be hard for me to drop it. I might, it's just indoctrinated that one. It's like knowing a red light and a green light. That's something that's indoctrinated in, like the red light and green light. Everyone knows red means stop, and everyone knows green means go. One of those things they put in their mind subliminally and stays in there. Almost like we know it, we don't have to be taught. It's almost like it's in our blood. And sometimes it is. Sometimes if humanity is taught something long enough, it becomes endemic into the memory pattern of the blood and the cells. You'd be quite surprised how that often happens. How quickly they know this education, they know this after so many generations. They know they don't have to teach it. It's like Coca-Cola has advertised that much. They don't really have to advertise on TV ever again. Yet they'll still be the top selling beverage. That's because they've done all they did the smart thing. In the 80s, when I was growing up, it was all about that advertisement. And the viewers' advertisement, they were spending billions of dollars on this advertisement. Now they don't have to spend much though. You go out the middle of the Sahara Desert, ask for a drink. They'll reach over and they'll pull out the bottle of Coke from the back of the camel, from a esky, or a chili bin, or a cooler, whatever you want to call it, from whatever part of the planet you are. But it's a bloody esky. Trust me. uh, the old Coolgardie fridge. The old Coolgardie fridge was a cupboard that had Hessian sacks on it. And you pour water in the top, and the water would go down over the Hessian sacks. And as the evaporation of the Hessian sacks gets evaporated, it actually keeps everything inside very cool, about 5 degrees. Of course, you got to have it in shade and that, but that's called original Coolgardie fridge. If you wanted to keep things cool, you used to have the fridge like that system. And then the first fridge they invented, well, that was a kerosene-powered one. They had a little kerosene light under it, and it would burn the fluid that goes around in the fridge now. Well, they've changed it with the gas. that used to make the fluid go around. That used to be the freons and make it go cold. But they used to use heat to make it go around. Kerosene fridge. Yeah, kerosene fridge. And then electricity, of course. Now you've got a motor that warms it up. And where it goes. Crazy. They changed the gas in the fridges. The original gas that they were using, well, it's quite poison once you punch it and come out. That cause you great problems with breathing. Like a lot of people, no one died from it, but there's a lot of people have breathing problems when they on the old ones used to breathe in the gas. Then, they have to change things like that to make it, safe. It's like all these warnings to have on things. America is one place where you can just about sue for anything. That's starting to come like that in Australia too. But the fact of the matter is, one bloke, he got a drill. He put the drill up his nose to scratch his nose. And he turned it on. Of course, it ripped fucking off his nose and face off like that there. He won $3 million from that bloody drill company because it doesn't say a warning that it can't be used to bloody his nose and fucking scratch his nose. So technicality. So I had to come up with ways how we're going to get around that. Well, to be used only for its intended purpose. It's like a council. If they've got a lake or something, technically they're supposed to fence that off because any watered area is supposed to be fenced off, unless you've got a lifeguard or or it's fenced off. So the way they get around that, they just say swim at their own risk. Put a sign up, council swim at their own risk. So then they wipe their hands of it. But the laws state that any body of water, any water in the backyard has to have a fence over it because the kids drowning. We've slowed it right down. It still happens to us. That's a terrible thing. Kids drowning in the pool. That's terrible, right? Another terrible thing that we have in here in Australia is when they leave kids in the car and they forget the kids in the car on a hot day. You'll be quite surprised how that happens. Quite surprised how indeed that. Yeah, that's terrible. Terrible way to go. Well, this is the Archangel Michael live. Been on for half an hour. I planned to be about half an hour, and we've done it. My bum's all frozen and cold. I'm ready to go back to the warm place at my niece's house. Decided I'm going to stay till Friday. That way I can have a bit more look around. Plus I get paid again Friday, and it's a bit easier traveling. So, it's Archangel Michael. I will see you soon. Oh, we got Natasha. God bless everyone. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Kiki Eyes. Yeah, those guys are there. Golden Dragon was here. Who else did we have? We ordered a few people. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for coming. This is the Archangel Michael signing off for now. I will see you soon. Take it easy.